Hi guys, in this video I'm just going to show you some saving tips that you can use to really make the most efficient possible all the money you earn and save the most possible that you can without breaking your bank account. And a main key here, it's going to be being lazy. Now what I mean about that is I don't want you guys to really work your butt off, to really like every pay you make a balance sheet, you see how much you can save, how much you can invest, and all those things. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you some mechanism, automatic mechanism that you can put in place that will do the job for you, meaning that you won't have to invest a lot of time into doing it. You're actually gonna have some people, not some people, but some machine doing the work for you, okay? So it's all gonna work with your bank account. So if you have a bank account, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go at your bank and you're gonna ask the cashier to open two other pamphlet like onglet into your bank account, okay, two other branch. So let's say if you only have one. Let's say you have a saving and a check. Well, you just want to open another one. Now the words are gonna be whatever it is. All you need is just to have 3 bank accounts so you know which one is which one. Okay, once you have 3 bank accounts, what you want to do is to ask the cashier. Now, first of all, you need to look at how much money you're earning. If you have a base salary, that's perfect. If not, it's variable, just look at the average, okay? How much can you afford? And you got to decide how much can you afford to invest and save. Let's say you can afford to invest or save 10% investment, 10% saving. Well, you're gonna calculate, let's say you're making $1,000 every week or 500. You're gonna calculate, okay, if I save 10%, it's gonna be $100 into saving every week, $100 going to investment every week. If it's 500, it's gonna be $50, $50. So you're gonna ask the cashier, let's say you're getting paid on Monday, can you on Monday put a mechanism that is gonna allow the bank to take, let's say $100 from the main bank account when you receive your money and to put it into that bank account and to put it in that bank account, meaning that you won't never had to do any work and you will have the possibilities to just spend the money you have in your main bank account, because you won't have to figure out how much you can save, because you can spend anything you have in your main bank account. That's what I do. I myself, I save and invest. I save 33%, invest 33%, but I'm a bit crazy, okay, about finances and making money. So, but what happened is I know that all the money I have in my main bank account, no matter what, I can spend all this money on anything I want and I will never feel bad about it, because I know that I still have a good amount of money that is being saved and a good amount of money that is adding to the bank account, which I will use to invest. So this is a very great technique if you want to just get rid of the pressure of having, when you're about to spend, to having to really be cautious about the money, because you will already know how much money you can spend on whatever. And this will just allow you to just relax, be able to every week be like, hey, if I want to save or invest more money, I can take the money and put it. But if I want to just increase my lifestyle, that's amazing, because you will know exactly how much you can afford this week. So this is a real something I recommend you to do. You yourself found out how much you can save and put in a bank account, which you'll use to invest every week or bi-weekly, depending on when you're getting paid. But really just make sure that it's really gonna be something that it's gonna help you to reach your goal, okay? Now just another subject is gonna be what to save, okay? Now you can be like, what do you mean what to save? Like, I'm saving money. But if you watch another video, I'm gonna teach people the difference between money and currency. Okay, so watch this video. It's very important if you really want to realize and figure out what money really is, because it's not what you think, okay? It has nothing to do, a US dollar is not money, it's a currency. And you just watch the other video for just in-depth teaching and theories about it. But for now, what I just want to focus is just notice. I don't know how old you are, but you probably noticed that before it used to take a lot less money than today to be able to afford anything. You know, like tell me, ask your I don't know who's alive in your family, but ask your parent like how much. Like today, like this candy that I'm buying, this candy worth $2-3. It's just one box of candy. Okay, when you were going at the groceries in your time when you were younger, how much can you afford with $2 or $3? They're gonna tell you like, oh well, and they're gonna tell you I could buy this bag. This used to cost 10 cents. This used to cost like 20 cents. And you start to realize that it takes so much more of the paper, the currency, the US dollar, Australian dollar, the whatever it is where you're living, but it takes a lot more of it to buy the same thing, because this piece of paper lost its purchasing power. Okay, it lost how much it could buy. $1 back then cannot buy the same thing as $1 today. So this becomes a very big problem when you start to retire, because all the money you saved when you were younger and working, and at the time it has a certain value, every year this value drop and drop and drop and drop. And when you're retired, if like let's say you've raised maybe like I don't know $500,000. Let's say you did a good thing. You raised $500,000. Okay, you to retire for the rest of your life. Well, if you've raised $500,000 back then, it was worth so much more than today. And chances are, if today you think you will save $500,000 to retire, you're gonna have some big surprise as the time goes and as the value of the currency is dropping and dropping and dropping. Okay, how you can see this phenomenon is with house inflation. Okay, now here it is. There is nothing such as a house inflation. Now some people might be like, what we're talking about? No, like I bought this house at this price and I sold it at this price. I made so much more money. Wrong. That means that the currency lost so much value, then you needed more of it to purchase the same thing. Okay, because the US or like any country can print as much as they want. So every piece of paper right now is worth less and less and less. So you can, I think you really get the principle now. So what I want to go to talk about, because I'll go more in depth into this in another video, but is that gold is one of the few things that keep its value. So does houses, but I wouldn't recommend to have all your money of your pension in houses. You will, because most of you guys buy a house. If you don't, you should. But for the rest of the money that you just have in extra, don't put it in a 417. Don't put it with your broker or anything like that, because even if you're making 5% of like profit, if like it's good, you're making 5%, this is still nothing compared to how much this money is gonna drop. If you look at gold, and I would give you guys an homework, okay? Just go, like I'm taking 5 seconds. Just go on Google, write gold price graphic, okay? And it's gonna show you how much gold, the price of it, how much it's just, the price of currency dropped and the price of gold just increased like crazy, okay? But why? Because you need more of the currency to buy gold. So if you look, I think it's like, the last time I checked, it was like 9 times. In like a lapse of 20 years or 30 years, 40, whatever, it took like 9 times its value. There's just no way if you buy actual gold, if you buy gold, that this is gonna lose value. It's only gonna adapt itself to the currency. So as the currency get printed more and more, if you have one piece of paper worth $1 and a piece of gold worth $1, in 20 years, this will worth maybe 30 cents of right now price, and because in the future we'll just need more. And this gold would still worth $1 in the current society we will live in, current economy. Okay, so gold is one of the if not the safest thing you can just save your money. Now, don't think gold is an investment, because it's not. Okay, an investment is something that brings money in your pocket. Gold will only keep its value no matter how bad the economy is. And you can tell me, no, sometimes gold drop. Yeah, but it always goes up. Always. That's the market, you know, there's the up and down. But on a long time, gold is gonna go up, 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 up. But that only means that currency go down, 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 down. Meaning that if you save currency, if currency is your retirement plan, you're in big trouble. So you better start right now to put some gold into your vault at home.